morning, good morning. This is a shit show where we bullshit, we talk shit, and we get into some shitty situations. I am your host, Mr. St. Patrick. You guys ready to kick the shit?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. My co-host is out today. She has the shits. So hopefully she'll be back soon. But for today's show, we're actually gonna have this couple that's engaged on the verge. We're gonna have them on. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit. The shit show is a variety show, so it's gonna be, all over the place every single time. But for today's show, we'll have a couple that is engaged and on the verge for a long-lasting, fruitful marriage. We have a fun episode planned. We're gonna switch it up, have this newlywed style episode. We're gonna see how well this couple knows each other. Yeah, I mean, you guys do know each other, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, but please help me welcome the bride and groom to be Ali, Dolores, and Bo to the show.
Did you use my middle name?
Yeah. What is your middle name?
Jared.
Jared. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, I don't think you ever said it.
I don't put it in because my initials is BJ, so like the whole time I've been bullied.
Oh.
So I don't say it no more.
Yeah. And how are you both stressing today?
Stressing
Yeah.
pretty good.
Stress is fine today.
Yeah, no stress
It's pretty
level?
low.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Is it just because of today or just because of everything starting to come into line and stuff like that?
Yeah, everything's pretty much almost set and done.
Okay,
So we're at the end point. So
nice. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you guys for this wedding?
8.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I was
He
probably.
just knows to show up. That's it.
That's a lot of work.
It
That's a
is.
lot of work. Yeah. And I'm thinking because of like with my wedding, man, we had so many issues. We had the driver didn't show up was one of the issues. So we had to actually get a ride from the photographer. We had ordered a mariachi band. They didn't show up with the hats. It was a lot of like little stuff. Do you remember I almost fought at my wedding?
I don't remember that, but I remember Melissa was late, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Half the party didn't show up for the pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, they went straight to get drunk. Yeah, I was just like, hey, we got pictures to do. They're like, already here drinking. I'm like, we got pictures to do. Yeah.
That's what we did for Cal's wedding.
Yeah, so
well, not but
yeah,
That's what Bo did for
that's what
Cal's
we
wedding.
did. That's what John and I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, pre-game before that.
yeah.
I didn't
So
make it.
No.
that day, just make it about. I mean, the best thing I could say is just make it about you two, because shit's gonna go wrong, and you just have to just roll with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ali, tell me, how did you first meet Bo?
Freshman year of high school
Yeah.
in our algebra class.
And who did the moves first?
Well, we were just friends.
Uh-huh.
But we just kind of were just classmates at that point. So we would just talk to each other here and there.
Who asked who on a date?
I did.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
did you say? What was your pickup line?
To be to be honest, we were at my
We were
parents'
at
house.
Bo's house.
Yeah, and then I was just on the couch on the floor
Yeah.
making out.
Yeah.
Not on the floor.
Wait, no, but how did you guys actually start dating? Like, what was that?
We
That
had
was
a
it.
mutual friend that we
Oh.
were hanging out with.
Yeah.
And then she just didn't want to hang out one day. So we just started hanging out on our own.
Oh, okay.
And then we just,
No, I think
started-
she went to like camp or something.
no, she wanted to stay home and watch telenovelas.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
They told me it
Yeah.
was camp.
Huh.
No, I thought that she
Yeah.
went to camp for like a good month or two. No.
Mm-mm,
Oh.
no.
Well, we learn something new
Yeah.
every day, right?
She
Yeah.
told me it was camp.
Yeah.
And Bo, how did you propose? And what made you like lead up to it?
The years, like almost a decade, and then
Yeah.
and then how did South Carolina for Raquel's wedding the day
Yeah.
before, out in the pier,
The rehearsal
Uh-huh.
dinner.
the rehearsal dinner,
Yeah.
yeah, it's for the pier. And then
What made you think like, okay, like I'm gonna do it?
So it was during COVID back in 2020. I proposed. We couldn't really get married until then because of COVID and all the restrictions and everything. So
Yeah.
finally, 22 popped up. We were able to book up the venue and everything.
Yeah.
But what made me do it was we were supposed to take a trip back to Guam, where I'm from.
Uh-huh.
That's where I was originally planned to propose.
Yeah.
Was back in this beautiful pier. It's called Punta dos Amantes, which is two
Is that
two
Spanish?
lovers. Yeah.
I'm just. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
was just
then,
trying to make a joke, but
Yeah.
two lovers
failed.
point dos amantes is,
Oh, okay.
lovers and then puntas are a point.
Yeah.
And to do that up in this like beautiful cliffside overseeing the ocean, and then COVID hit So then we had to push back our plane tickets. So we went last year, or sorry, 2 years ago now. Last year, 22.
That was
Yeah,
last year.
yeah, 2022 to do it. But I just couldn't wait that long, so I did
Yeah.
it of 2020
Nice.
to take a trip out into South Carolina. It was beautiful too.
Yeah.
The pier and the sunset was setting down and everything. And the funny thing is, she didn't even remember, or
No.
she didn't know that I was proposing too.
I
Yeah.
thought he was joking.
Yeah.
Because he had this music box and I just see him like cranking it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, that's not funny. And then I saw him tearing up. I'm like, oh, this is real.
Yeah.
I mean, you
So-
should. All the
Yeah.
family's phones were out too, so I was like,
Yeah.
hopefully she knows.
If she would have said no, what is that situation?
It would have been awkward because all her family was there.
Yeah.
I think you were there, and then
Yeah.
Because when I proposed, I told her, I'm like, you say no, because I proposed to her in a hot air balloon. So I'm like, you say no, I'm jumping out. Yeah, I mean, I was more of a joke, but yeah.
no parachute, nothing.
Yeah, and I'm terrified of heights. So I'm
Me
like,
too.
I got to do something that's gonna
Yeah.
be, remembered or whatever the case is. But are you guys both affectionate in
Yeah.
public?
Oh no, actually not.
No?
PDA, no. Like
Yeah.
public display affection, no.
Why is that?
I
Because
think
of me.
mostly because of her.
Yeah.
I think
I'm-
because of her.
I'm just weird about PDA.
Yeah.
I've just always been.
Mhm.
So I mean, like we'll hold hands and everything, but like as far as like kissing each other in front of people, it's just to me it's weird.
Oh.
So the wedding date's gonna be interesting.
You're talking about like the initial kiss and everything
Mhm.
else, or
Yeah.
But away from people.
Yeah.
It's-
at times too, it's so quick and everything else.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing. So
Mhm.
yeah. But on the show, we actually always try something. So I wanted to try some truffles. But there's a certain way that I want you guys to try. And shout out again to Hanson Water Mart on 39th Street and Thunderbird.
Get a lady and tramp it.
Huh?
We're gonna lady and tramp it.
Yeah. I want you guys both to take one. And here's the thing, is I want you guys to feed it to each other.
Oh, okay. Put it in your mouth. And I put it in my mouth. Oh, no, this way too.
Like if you guys are at the
Oh,
wedding,
no.
I want you to see how well. I'll take that. I want to see how well you guys are. When you guys feed each other the
You link
cake.
hands.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm left-handed, so it's kind of hard for me.
yeah.
too,
So that way, everybody that's
Wait.
watching knows exactly
Well,
how
if
to
we're
feed each other.
linking hands, then we're feeding ourselves.
However you guys do it is,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I just want to see how you guys feed each other. So when you guys are old,
we
Well,
feed.
no,
we
you
feed.
have to feed
Oh.
me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So just-
yeah, yeah. No, but actually try it. Actually try it because it's
Oh,
actually
wait, eat your truffle.
yeah,
Okay, eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that way you guys could talk with your mouth full.
One bite.
Dude, they have like so many
They're
different.
good.
Yeah. Actually, golden Oreo is the flavor for that one. So yeah, shout out to Hanson's Mart.
Sounds like me and my friends.
Yeah. Are you both ready to tie the knot and be able to tell those that hit on you like I'm married now?
Mhm.
Yeah. Here's another one. So we're going to see how well you know each other and see what the response is. You guys both ready?
I am, but she's not ready yet. She's still eating.
Yeah. You can talk with a mouthful. I do it
No,
all the
it's
time.
like it's good.
Yeah.
But it's very moist.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Moist.
If asked, and don't say your answer yet. If asked, would your fiance say they look single or taken?
Would he look single or taken?
Yeah, if someone asked him that they look like if do you look single or do you look taken? What would his response be?
Oh. Taken, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would say what would your response be?
So if somebody else asked her if I was single or taken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like just based on your look, not of how you act or whatever the case is, like
oh, I'm
just your appearance.
taken. Yeah.
Okay. What is your fiance's biggest flaw?
He just gets cranky when he's hungry or tired.
Yeah.
So that's really majority of it.
Yeah. What is your fiance's best feature?
Personality wise.
Yeah.
Best feature would be not giving up, I guess. Yeah, not giving up. This is why like our relationship lasted forever too. So 'cause those are times when I get hangry and everything,
Yeah.
it just goes like sideways. But
I mean, that would have been a good answer if that's what I was looking for.
yeah,
I said best feature.
best feature
Yes.
in regards to appearance.
Appearance. Yeah.
Her booty.
Yeah. So I'm not looking at it. 'Cause, yeah, it'd be a little weird. Yeah. I always like my wife's smile. That's what caught me. her attitude too, in a sense, because it was more like that BDSM, which is kind of weird, but like not in like in a dominance way.
Yeah.
It was just the fact that like
I think
that control. I
it's
guess.
just from your mom. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. What genre would best describe your relationship?
In regards to
Would it
me,
be scary, comedy, action, or adventure?
I feel like more comedy than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would say the same thing?
Between us two, yeah, it would
Yeah.
be comedy because we
Yeah.
mess around with each other too much.
Oh, okay.
Where it's like not
Yeah.
funny at all.
Yeah.
The joke gets old.
It gets
Yeah.
old, but we keep pushing it.
Okay. For you only, what room does your fiance lose his masculinity?
What room?
Yes. Does he lose his masculinity? What room is he not dominant in? Some of the responses, I'll give you an example to kind of help out.
Okay.
Some of the answers that were given was they say, the kitchen, because of the fact that this, their husband, the soon to be groom doesn't cook. Some will say, the living room, because that's when he goes and just lays down and, watches TV, whatever the case is.
Mine would be the bathroom because we have cold tiles and it's just very cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
you
either-
agree on it? That was just me, but
I was like,
alright.
no. I mean, he does this thing where if he needs something, he'll go up to me like he's asking his mom.
Yeah.
So he'll just be like, "Hey, can I go hang out with the guys?" And I'm
Yeah.
just like,
But what
"Yeah,
room is
but
that?
why do you-" Literally anywhere in the
Oh,
house.
okay.
So
The
just
whole house.
house.
The whole house, he loses his man card. Okay.
Damn.
What song would best describe your guys'? What song is your couple song?
We don't really have a set song.
What?
No.
Maybe it's a new thing.
Our,
'Cause-
can we tell them what we're dancing to?
I mean, we have
No,
like
no,
our
yeah.
first dance song.
No, but like it's a song that like if you heard a song outside of when you guys are not together, you're like, man, this reminds me of him.
Probably for me, it's probably like "I'm Yours."
Okay.
Yeah,
Who sings that
Yeah.
song?
Jason Mraz.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Like the one with the ukulele and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Guitar. Yeah.
That's your guys' song.
Yeah, because I think it's like what I used to listen to a lot back in
Mhm.
like when we first started dating.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
like Jason Mraz songs for some random reason.
Is that why you play the ukulele?
No, I just learned it when I was younger. Was it in Guam? I think it was in Guam. Yeah, I just picked it up because I think my older cousin Vance was the one who taught me in the beginning
Yeah.
how to play ukulele, and I just kind of picked it up from there.
Okay.
And then when I moved out here, it was a guitar, and we bought a guitar off of I think 55th and Camelback, where that swap meet is.
Yeah.
That like $20 guitar, and then I started picking it from there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick commercial break, but we're just gonna pay some bills. We're gonna check our social accounts, and we'll be right back.
What's this?
it's a shot.
This looks like was it called?
Elderberry.
Oh, enchilada. Looks like enchilada.
And we are back. So before we continue with the questions, sometimes we try drinks, we try shots, we try a wide variety of things. But I wanted to be able to toast to a marriage, a beautiful marriage. And I wanted to do it as a healthy way to promote healthy marriage. So one thing that I actually do a lot, we do I think 3 or 4 different Suja shots. Suja's, big in our house.
Yeah.
In this case, this one's elderberry shot, which is zinc and probiotics. So we're gonna toast to this one, and then we're gonna toast it to your guys' wedding. That
Thank you.
everything goes good. So here's to your guys' wedding.
Cheers. Suja.
Let me know what you guys think too.
It has like there's a ginger.
Yeah.
With that spice in it.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
It's like it's kind of
Is it strong?
spicy in a way.
Yeah, it's like ginger tea. Ever boiled
Yeah.
ginger in the
Yeah.
pot before? It's good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi. Yeah,
I
you're
used to
not
drink
liking
ginger
it,
all the
Dip?
time.
No.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
It's not great, but it's not bad.
But it's
Horrible.
healthy though.
I love it.
But yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's healthy. It's a healthy thing.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Dip. I apologize. Yeah.
Now you're healthy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So going back into the questions, what made you know that just for Bo? What made you know that your fiance was the one?
Um, just over time, honestly.
Yeah.
It took us like 6 years before I proposed too.
Yeah.
So I mean, just within that time.
That's crazy because I think that's about the same time that me and Mal were dating. Yeah. But the crazy thing is we were actually supposed to get married sooner, but the one that the hall and everything else that we had paid for, the lady
Mhm.
took our money, took a bunch of other couples' money and bailed it to Mexico.
Mm.
We got to start from
Jeez.
scratch all over. It's a horrible experience. Yeah. So we went through a lot of rough patches, not between each other, but
Mhm.
within
Just
the
getting to
process.
the end
General,
point.
Yeah. So, but
How much
Uh,
money did you give her? Do you
fuck, I
remember?
want to say maybe like 10,000.
Oh,
Weddings are expensive.
It's
Uh,
expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Now
probably
it's expensive.
that's probably what you guys paid for just on the the hall itself.
No more.
Yeah.
We're up.
Oh, that's
there.
right, because
We're
Everything
they're
was included,
Yeah,
thankfully, but
yeah.
it's still
Yeah,
up
I was
there.
like,
Yeah.
wow, I can afford this. It's a beautiful like venue. It's a
Yeah.
castle. It's called the Ashley Castle in Chandler. But
Yeah.
it's like, wow, I can afford all this when I walked inside. And then I it took me like 2 to 3 months even after they started playing to actually see it.
Yeah.
So it's always been
Yeah.
working. But like once you walk in, it's beautiful. And you go into the back corridor, it's just like fountains, the
Like the
ceremony.
courtyard and ceremony area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Bo, this one's just for you. What would you say your fiance blank could kill the neighbor's cat? Would it be her face in the morning, or
Oh,
morning breath, or her attitude? So let me say the question again. What would you say your fiance's blank could kill the neighbor's cat? Would it be face in the morning, or morning breath, or her attitude?
probably her morning breath because she drools. I don't snore, but
Yeah.
she snores.
Yeah,
I'm so
I
sorry.
sleep with
I'm
my
putting-
mouth open.
It's funny too. She's like,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, Allie, this one's for you. Who would you say would be your fiance's most commonly visited friend? And how do you feel about that friend
It's
or that
Martin.
person?
His friend Martin.
Okay.
Yeah. Or Martin and Christian. When we first moved in together, they were over every weekend.
Yeah.
To where I kind of had to be like, okay, no more.
Yeah.
Not because I don't like them, but it was just kind of like I get overwhelmed easily.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, I just need a break from them right now.
Oh, that's funny.
So,
Okay, so thinking a question right now. If you had to choose between one of the two, who are you choosing to be Bo's only friend?
so before she answers that, like my friends, we've been friends since like high school, since
Yeah.
like our
Yeah.
sophomore or junior year. So like everybody in like our groomsmen is all like our friends, our best friends.
Oh, you got to
Mhm.
choose one.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
So that way when they
Christian and
watch
Martin
this-
is pretty.
Yeah. That way when they watch this, they're gonna be like, "The heck."
yeah, I know.
The
They're
other
gonna-
the other
Yeah.
day, I like Christian Bar. I helped him change his oil, and then
Yeah.
like Martin just texted me last night, so it's just kind of hard.
So who are you picking?
I probably have to choose Martin.
Okay.
As much as we like talk crap to each other all the time,
Yeah.
I think I get along with Martin more. So,
Okay.
but I've also known him as long as I've known Bo.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Bo, who would the bride be the most annoyed by? Your mother, a coworker, a sibling, or their mother, or her mother?
Her mother maybe, and then coworker.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like in between with that. But probably coworker, and then mother. Yeah.
Okay. What is your fiance's birthday?
August 13th, 1996.
That's pretty good. Yeah, someone's gonna do a Google search and
Yeah.
take your identity.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's pretty good though because most people don't know. They're like, I don't know. I just
I'm
know
really
it's-
good with birthdays.
Yeah.
She's horrible with birthdays.
I'm terrible.
Yeah.
So could you say his actual birthday?
Yeah, his I know, but I won't say
Which
people's
is?
that I don't remember.
Oh.
So,
What's his birthday?
July 31st.
Oh,
Ours
okay.
are easy because we just flipped the 3 and 1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah. Tell me one thing from both of you that you hope your partner never forgets.
My birthday.
Yeah.
um
Yeah. One thing that's important to you. You're like, man, like I hope he never forgets this about me.
I guess for me, it would be just that he never forgets just like all the work that we put into each other.
It's really important. Really important.
Yeah, just because we've gone through a lot of ups and downs too,
Hmm.
that we just kind of keep to ourselves for the most part.
Yeah.
But we've worked through a lot over the time. So,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
just that we've always put forth our best towards each other.
Uh huh.
But if that makes sense, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it makes
Like,
perfect sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a really good one because the fact that a lot of times people forget that, and that's what
Mhm.
helps, or that's what gives them the luxury just to move on. They forget all the important stuff that they worked hard to get to where they're at. And they're like,
Yeah.
they see, the grass is green on the other side, and it's like, oh no, it's not really, greener.
Mhm.
I mean, it
It's
takes
just
support.
newer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes, it takes work. You got to water that grass for it to be green.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? What would you say, Bo?
Are all the same. I mean, that's like my go-to answer for mostly like every like question for that is just the time that we put in and everything.
Yeah. Here's a weird question. Are you both farting or pooping in front of each other yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I look at her dead in the eyes too.
Yeah.
Because our bathroom's right there next to the bed too, so
Oh, that's crazy.
I just peek over.
Yeah, peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Yeah, my butthole in her.
Yeah. Have you talked about plans after the marriage? And if so, what are they?
um, Majority of our plans is just like, I mean, we already have a house.
Uh-huh.
We have like our animals and stuff, so we're kind of set in that department. But
Yeah.
as far as like kids and stuff, we eventually do want kids. I mean,
Uh-huh.
we almost had one back in 2020, but things happen.
Yeah.
But for sure, we do want like our own family.
What about like businesses? Are you guys planning on, I don't know, leaving the state, moving to a certain part of the state?
We've talked about moving
Uh-huh.
as far as like what's best for us right now.
Yeah.
We're just kind of figuring out what's our best options
Yeah.
because he had an opportunity to go to San Diego, but I don't know where that's going right now.
Yeah. Where is it going right now?
Well, I probably just hold off on it now. But I have the
Okay.
opportunity to go to San Diego,
Yeah.
close to El Cajon, which is like it's a little north of Tijuana,
Okay.
and just like southeast of San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Um, what would make or break the situation of you wanting to?
Go?
Yeah.
Just the pay. It's freaking expensive in Canada,
Yeah.
Are
especially San
they
Diego. Yeah.
are
The
they giving you a
pay
good
and
incentive?
then
Yeah. So it's like a 10K reload bonus, and then like a 20% increase in pay. But I mean, still, it's Cali. And it's,
Yeah, you gotta figure out, how
yeah.
living expenses and everything else is out there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ali, what is one of the biggest stresses with planning of the wedding?
I just stress myself out.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to ask for help, so I just do everything on my own.
Oh, I get it. 100%.
So,
Yeah.
but I'm also that kind of person that's like, if it's not done my way, then it's not being done right. And I
Yeah.
think I get that a lot from like my dad because he's very much like do it yourself, especially like with the house. I mean,
Yeah.
even though it's kind of taken him a while, he's still gotten it done and it's the way that he likes it done. So I
Uh-huh.
think I get that a lot from him.
Who are you reaching out to for help in that situation?
Majority of it is like my parents.
Uh-huh.
I ask my friends and like my bridesmaids and my maid of honor for like advice here and there, but
Yeah.
majority of it is like mom.
Okay.
Right? She's with me like at every appointment
Yeah.
and everything. Those mom shows up too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mostly just mom.
That's a good support, to have some support because it can be very
Mhm.
stressful trying to do all that.
Yeah.
Um, when things get tiresome, what is one thing that you're both doing alarming to the other that you need to pay attention to me? Outside of work, outside like what are you guys doing to each other that says, hey, you need to spend time to me. I need some time.
Physical touch.
Okay.
Yeah, we literally just tell each other like, "Hey, like you need to you need to focus." So
Yeah. What do you both plan for the other to do after you get married that they may lack now?
I don't really think we're really lacking anything.
Uh-huh.
But
Everybody's always
usually,
lacking something. Like Mal's always like,
well,
you should be a mechanic. And I'm like, I'm not gonna, I'll wait until after we get married. She's like, well, we're already married. I'm like, our next marriage. Yeah.
renewals.
Yeah.
Vows.
Yeah.
But no, as far as like if we ever do lack stuff, we're very confrontational towards each other, or at least I am.
Uh-huh.
So getting words out of him, I kind of have to like pull things out just to figure out what's wrong. So I feel like I always annoy him because I'm always just like, "Are you okay?"
Read
Good.
actually, where's that
So-
book at? The five love languages book is
Mhm.
perfect. It actually tells you how to communicate with each other.
Mhm.
You figure out your love language of it.
Mhm.
I started reading, so that was one of the books that I wanted to make sure that I was on set, whatever the case is.
Mhm.
That is a huge phenomenal thing. Actually, because you brought that up, I wanted to do a challenge for you guys today, which you guys probably don't own a DVD player, or do you guys?
I mean, we use.
I have a VHS player.
It has to be
Actually.
DVD.
DVD.
Because I wanted to do a challenge for you guys today.
Mhm.
One of the things that I wanted to mention was the adventure challenge. I love that thing.
Mhm. That
Um,
book, the Polaroid
it
book.
gives you 50 different challenges that you guys have to do. One of the
Yeah.
challenges that it does is, you guys will, one of you guys will be blindfolded, and the other one has to make the other person cook blindfolded. So
Oh,
it's a really cool thing. One of the things
that
I
sounds
wanted to
hard.
do to kind of give you guys back your me time is I wanted you guys to actually take these DVDs and I want you guys to watch them. They're chick flick movies, but I
Dirty
mean,
Dancing. What is that?
no, Dance with Me.
Oh,
Actually,
Fireproof.
those are really good
I
movies.
think I watched Fireproof before, but the other one I haven't watched. Dance with Me.
Yeah, they're really good.
Mhm.
Actually, when I watched Dance with Me, I was like dancing all over the house and stuff like that.
Oh.
I wasn't good at it, but I was dancing. Yeah,
You're like, "But you tried."
yeah. So, do that, watch it together, and then
Mhm.
talk about the movie. Talk about what you guys liked and didn't like about the movies and stuff like that. I know it's kind of
Ooh.
cheesy because I know it's on my phone, but
Watch
it
this.
is now time for confessions. After I turn this off.
I was playing that last night actually.
Yeah. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this. Two different confessions that I got. This person said, I would pay my man all kinds of money to give to his wife, so he would spend more time with me. Allie, if you heard this, what are you doing? Did you hear it?
I'm
So
sorry.
so this girl said, I would pay my man all kinds of money to give to his wife, so he would spend time with me. The husband's cheating,
Okay,
and
that's what I was
so the
kinda.
side piece is paying him money to give to the wife, so that way
So he could. Okay, so
yeah.
pretty much paying off the wife without her knowing.
Yeah. What are you doing in this situation?
I mean, I wouldn't be happy.
I don't think anybody would be happy.
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, how much is she paying? Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Well, I mean, would she get the money back? No.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't be happy. So as
Yeah.
far as like what would I be doing, I guess it would just kind of depend on the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one. Bo, your thoughts on this one? I got forced out of a long-term relationship because my fiance at the time looked younger than what she was. They would make ugly jokes and say things that eventually caused me to leave her. What are you doing in this situation? And I wanted to show you guys a picture of the actual couple.
I've
So
seen
she
that
does.
couple.
She
Yeah.
does look young.
She
She looks
looks like
about
it.
8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mhm.
What are you doing in this situation? Are you leaving, or because the fact that let's say all your friends are making fun of because let's say Allie looked like she was 10. What are you doing in this situation?
Uh, I mean, I wouldn't leave. I mean, you kind of do that like right now to look older than she is. Like
Yeah.
people mistake me for like 10 years older than
Yeah,
than
at
she
times
actually.
they think he's like 35, so
Yeah.
they
Oh,
never
dang.
ID him,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
always get ID'd, so I'm like,
Yeah, and then she still
"Hey."
looks like 18,
So I'm
19,
like,
and
what
I'm
does
over.
that say?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like not even 2 weeks apart from each other, like for
Yeah.
birthdays. Yeah.
Yeah. We are now on the last segment, and it is now time to test your shit. Are you guys ready for some questions?
Sure.
You guys pretty smart?
Yeah, I'm pretty smart.
Those pretty smart. Me
Okay.
myself.
We're gonna see.
GCU baby.
Yeah, we're actually gonna start off with an easy one. So we'll start off with this one. What does YES spell?
Yes.
Spell yes.
YES.
Say yes 3 times fast.
Yes, yes, yes.
What does EYES spell?
Eyes.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, you heard that one then before. Okay, Bo. Spell the word ghost.
GHOST.
Say it 5 times fast.
Ghost, 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 ghost.
What does who says boo?
A ghost.
Okay. Say it 5 times fast. Say ghost 5 times fast.
Oh, ghost 5 times fast?
Yeah.
Ghost, 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 ghost.
What do you put in a toaster?
Bread.
You had to think about it. Almost got you. Allie, when did George Jetson become president?
George Jetson?
Yeah.
Patrick, I'm not that old.
Yeah.
George Jetson? That's
Yeah.
not our president.
All right, you're good. Yeah.
Are you talking about
Um,
the Jetsons, though, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What country is Mexico in?
Mexico.
And the last one, which I think I don't know if anybody's ever actually got all of them. But to add, I mean, most of my guests, we've drank and stuff like that, so I'll give them that. But the last one, you go for a morning drive. This one for you, Bo. You go for a morning drive, and your girlfriend says to bring her favorite flowers. You stop and you grab coffee. You stop to put gas in, and then you stop at the store. What flowers are you grabbing?
Your girlfriend says stop and get you some flowers. So you stop
Mhm.
at the gas station. You stop at the store.
You stop, put gas in, and then you finally stop at the store. What flowers are you grabbing?
Grabbing.
Mhm.
Oh, this is like this is a trick question here. I'm probably gonna answer it wrong.
Maybe.
I don't want to answer. I want to get all right.
You have to answer.
Listen to the question. Let me say it again because it's in there. You go for a morning drive.
Mm-hmm.
Your girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
says to bring her favorite flowers.
Mm-hmm.
You stop and grab a coffee. You put gas in, and you stop up at the store. What flowers are you grabbing?
None, because I stopped at the
Your last stop was at the store.
last stop was at the store, but I couldn't get it because how do I
Don't mess
take a
this one up
gas?
because you're about to.
How am I
go-
supposed to get gas if I'm getting a coffee shop? I didn't know where did I stop at the gas station.
Okay, so let's take that out. Let's make it super easy for you.
Okay.
You go for a morning drive, and your girlfriend says to bring her favorite flowers. Do you know it?
No.
Okay.
I'm just.
You go for a morning drive, and your girlfriend says to bring her favorite flowers.
Bring her.
You forget about everything else. You go straight to the store because you're so excited. Man, I
Mhm.
got to bring her flowers.
Mm-hmm.
What flowers are you grabbing?
I was gonna answer it wrong. Tulips.
Is that your favorite flower?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you got it right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, there you go. The whole point was the very first
Oh,
part. It
God,
says
okay.
you and your girlfriend. Yeah. That's the first time we got
God.
all of them right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. Good job.
So
Oh, good job to me.
Yeah. Do another one. Yeah. So I did want to end the show with a special message for the both of you guys. As you continue to work on your big day and continuously, show love for each other. It's never easy. It really is a roller coaster. But as you hit, mile marker 5, as you hit mile marker, 10, and you keep going, sometimes it seems like it gets easier, but at the same time, you still go through your rough patches. Make sure you console with each other. Make sure, versus venting to, on some situations, it's good to vent to your friends, but make sure you guys think about the logic and the situation and vent to each other. If you guys are having, tempting eyes, if you guys have, just different stuff, reach out to each other and talk to each other because that's essentially what's going to help you guys get through those problems. Since the day you both started dating, continue to grow and build with each other. May that starting date be the start of a long, happy, and healthy life together. The marriage date, though a beautiful reminder, but it is just a date. Make love grow beyond that day. Don't look at the tough times or the moments as a way to throw in the towel, but as a true testament and honor for when you get over that hump together. Talk to each other, love each other, and remember, she's always right. I mean, just remember she's always right and you'll get it right. Um, I'll end the special message with a quote from Bruno Mars, but I'll add my ad libs to each part. It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. When you get mischievous or bored, look for something to do. Hey, baby, I think I want to marry you. Make every journey like you're not married and you want to propose once again. Is it the look in your eyes or is it the dancing Jews? Don't be afraid to compliment each other, even if there's Jews dancing in the background. Who cares, baby? I think I want to marry you. Don't ever worry about what others say about your bond, your love. It starts and ends with the both of you guys. And that's it. That's the end of the show. So to all my viewers out there, thank you for tuning in and supporting. Stay loved and give love. As we wrap up the show, I want to give a huge shout out to today's guests, Bo and Allie.
I think we have to do PDA.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, actually, you guys should. You guys should end it with the PDA.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Get married.
Yeah. I hope you guys had fun. I thank you guys for kicking the shit with me. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Nice,
fine.
nice.
I got some truffles.
Nice. To the voice with the choice, Mr. Dip.
Excellent show.
Yes.
Good luck with
Um,
you guys' marriage and everything.
you.
Yeah.
So much for the future.
Yeah.
I'll-
And be careful with the matching tattoos too. But go ahead, Yep.
I was just saying, I have a toast to you guys also, and it will not be this though.
And all the viewers out there and everybody in here, I hope you enjoy the show. If not, who gives a shit? But have a good day. Spread love, and we're out.